Hey everyone, a couple of people on my prior video have commented and they've asked for me to do a more in-depth setup review of how I set up my Steelseries Arctis Pro GameDAC wired headset with the PS5, including the wiring. So if you guys remember on your PS4, it had support for this wire right here, which is the optical output wire. So you guys can see that. That's where the red light used to come out of, which no longer comes from the PS5. Now I have my own theory as to why Sony does not support this anymore. Personally, this is my own view and nobody else's. I think Sony is doing that to try to push their 3D headsets and, you know, kind of make a market of their products for the headsets. But for any one of us, and you know, for any one of you that have spent $200 and $250 on these type of headsets, whether it's these or it's Astros, we want that same high quality sound that we got from the older generation console. We want it from here. And for anyone who has listened to Steelseries or anybody else for that matter, and they tell you that you could use the headset using this USB connection and still have that same quality sound, that's absolute nonsense. For anyone who has used the PS5 and has connected through this means, you know that the sound that comes out of it is garbage unless you have that optical sound. So what we need to do to get that same sound again and get this connection, right, this optical wire connection that goes into the back of the GameDAC, we still need that to be supplemented from some place. So where it comes from now, you can do one of two things, right? You can either buy an HDMI splitter, which is not going to be in this tutorial because I don't have that. But for anyone who did not go out and buy that splitter, and the reason why I haven't bought it yet, to be honest with you, is that the splitter right now does not support 120 megahertz refresh for 4K. I think it only goes up to 60. The 120 is really expensive right now, and I think it's just come out within the last few weeks. So it's not ready to be purchased, in my opinion. It's way too expensive. But the other way to get that is through the HDMI output from the PS5, which is going to run to your TV. So hopefully this will translate well. This is not a professional video, fellas. This is just one dude trying to help another bunch of guys out. So the HDMI connection goes into the TV as such. There you go, HDMI. And then what happens is the TV will then provide you with the optical output here. So I'm assuming most of you guys should have this option available on your TV. I would imagine that you guys do. So you want to get this optical out from the TV. So this used to be plugged into the PS4. You're going to plug it into your TV now. So it's going to run from your TV. And it's going to, sorry for the finger in the video, it's going to go into the back of your GameDAC. So from the TV to the GameDAC, the USB still goes to the PS5. So you got USB to the PS5, optical from the television. Okay? So that's the wired setup. As far as the actual setup, the audio setup, and I included this in the other video, but I'm going to do this again for you guys. So for the optical setup, you want to go to your settings, and you want to go to sound. Now you hear that tinny sound, that's one of the experiences. I'll do that for you guys again. You can hear one of the problems that we have with the setup still. You hear that? Hear how tinny it is? Yeah, I'll show you why that is in a second. Oh, I can't tell you why it is, but I'll show you how to fix that. Anyway, so sound. There's a couple of ways of doing this. So the microphone, you're always going to leave to USB headset. For the audio output, there's a couple of ways of doing this. Since I'm a streamer, I've actually selected the USB headset. Now, you can do this, but if you do it, what you have to remember is you need to go down to output to headphones and select chat only. When you do this, this is the PS4 prior setup. So you'll get your chat from the USB connection and you'll get your game sound from the TV. If you do it where in my previous video I indicated you could just choose HDMI and get the sound from there, you're still going to get the same quality sound in your headset. But the one difference that I found is that when I choose the HDMI setting on my streams when I'm in a party, the players in my party chat come through the audio way too low in terms of the volume. So what I've been doing is I've been using the USB headset and moving that to chat only and basically mimicking the PS4 setup. So hopefully, ladies and gents, that does it for you guys. Hopefully this was helpful. If it isn't, I don't know what else I could do. Any questions, just leave them below in the comments and I'll try to help you out as best I can. Take care, guys. Sorry guys, I just remembered to show you how to get rid of that tinny sound that you're hearing right now. Hear that? Okay, the easy way to get rid of it, very simply, is now that the TV's on and everything's working, just unplug this. It's going to say it's disconnected and just reconnect the headset again. Okay, now we're connected again. So now if you listen to the menus and I move around, that problem goes away. So hopefully, fellas, this was helpful. If not, you're on your own, guys. Take care.